Hello and welcome to Tutorial 1. By the end of this video, you will have learned how to explain what the purpose of OA Robot is, how to describe the differences between the free and the paid version, how to access the OA Robot interface in Excel, and how to import custom setup codes into OA Robot to expand your command collections. Let's dive in.
Hello, everyone. My name is Fay Bordbar, and I am here today with Erik Oehm. I've spent most of my career working in Excel, and I'm passionate about upskilling people in technology and trying to find the best ways of using technology to do what they need to do. Recently, I've got into the Excel esports world, and I quickly heard everyone talking about OA Robot, particularly in reference to Lambdas and custom functions. And so I'm here with Erik, as I said. Hey, Erik, would you firstly introduce yourself?
Hello, how's it going? Good to see you. I'm Erik Oehm. I am the creator of OA Robot. I have a company named Oehm Automation that specializes in automating Excel. I've been doing Excel automation for literally 30 years. So it's what I love. I basically created OA Robot as this productivity tool to make myself super fast at applying macros and formulas and lambdas and all kinds of other things that I qualify as microautomations in Excel. So so OA Robot's it's an Excel add-in, and I call it a microautomation launcher.
Nice. So I've installed OA Robot, and I hear that it's a microautomations tool, but I'm hoping that you can help me get set up. I hear that people start with setup codes, but I'm not sure what they are. So perhaps we should dive in and you can help me out.
So you've already been to the oarobot.com website and you've downloaded the installer and installed it.
Yep.
When you did that, it gave you a getting started guide that has some information you can go through. And then in addition, it had the first time you opened it, you went through a registration process where you can enter in your email address, and it gives you a license for our free version. Unlike a lot of software, our free version does so much. You can use this with the free version for most of what you're going to want to do.
That's cool. Well, I got super excited and already upgraded to the paid version.
That's awesome. The biggest thing that you get with the paid version, which is $100 per year, is you get to be able to create other types of commands besides just formula commands. So the free version, you can create formula commands, and the paid version, you can create VBA, Python, send keys, OpenAI chat, M-code, stuff like that. But VBA is by far the most popular type of microautomation to create.
Cool.
So it looks like you got it installed.
Yeah.
And okay, so you're looking at your OA Robot folder, and it looks like you have one file there. Is that your Lambda library?
Yeah, this is my Lambda library that I'm borrowing from Hayden, who's very kindly shared his Lambda library with me. So I'm hoping at some point we can import those and you can tell me what to do with that.
Sure. So it looks like you don't have any of the command collections installed yet. So we can set up those first. So the way it works is OA Robot itself actually doesn't come with any robot commands, it's any microautomations at all. You have to either create them yourself or you can get them from others. And we've made it really easy to get robot commands, our collections, we call them command collections. You can get the ones that we've created and made available publicly using setup codes. I put the setup codes in a text file for you. Do you have that available?
Yes, I have this available. So here's all my setup codes.
Nice. So let's walk through what you want to do with those.
Okay.
So go back into Excel, and you can see that up in the toolbar there's a OA Robot icon, and if you point at that and hover over it, it'll remind you that Ctrl Shift O is the keystroke to do this. I never click on that button. I always just do Ctrl Shift O, and that'll open up what we call the command palette.
Perfect.
So there we go. Nice. So
And
the
I can
command
move it
palette,
around
yep, you
like
can
that.
move it around.
Cool.
It shows up in the context of where your cursor is in Excel, kind of like the right-click menu in Excel.
Oh.
So it's context sensitive because you can run commands on the selection that you have. And then the list there is a list of what commands you have available. So you only have 4 commands available, and we're gonna upscale you right now. So the first thing to do is to grab one of those setup codes. You can start with maybe Array Robot Volume 1.
So it's this bit that I copy, right?
Yep. And you can copy and paste that in, or you can type it in, either way, and it'll show up there. And then you can just hit enter on that or click on there, and that will download that command collection into your OA Robot folder. So now jump back over to your OA Robot folder, and we can see that that's there.
Oh,
there it is.
that's what it does.
So you just basically go through and you put in those different setup codes, so ones that you're interested in. The most popular ones by far are Formula Robot, Lambda Robot, Array Robot, and if you're doing esports, I do have the MEWC robot that has some MEWC related commands in there as well. But these are all examples of robot commands that I created for using OA Robot. So these are not part of OA Robot. These are kind of like you have Excel and you have Excel, add-ins. Somebody else created the add-in, but Microsoft created Excel. Think of it that way. So what I'm hoping is that lots of people will create robot commands, and you can share them with people just as easily as you can share a file. So great. So now
I'll start with that
back,
one then. I'll start with the Lambda robot one. So I can do Ctrl Shift O, and I just paste in my code, and then click on that guy. And now I have the Lambda robot as well.
Perfect. And now when you bring up your command palette again, now you'll have a nice long list of things that are available. Yeah.
Whoa, loads of stuff.
Yep. And the ones that are grayed out are out of context. That means that they're not appropriate to run on a blank cell or a cell that doesn't have a formula in it or whatever. So yeah. So
amazing.
That is the getting started and at least get yourself to have some robot commands.
Cool. Thank you. I think we'll leave it there for today. And then next time, maybe you can show me how to import some Lambdas.
That sounds good. Yeah, we got to make it super easy for you to import those Lambdas from your Lambda library.
Cool. Thank you. See you next time.
Great.